Okie dokie. It just constantly feels like there's something in my throat. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. I'm so silly. Just gotta wait for the people beep 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 ball. This start. I did that badly, but you get the point. Ta-da! It's me. And we are, at the moment, just shrimply working on the project here. It looks like it's already mapped properly. Then what's this one used for? It doesn't look like this one's used for anything. Knowing me, it's probably just like something. Oh, yeah, it's this thin strip of wall here. Of course it is. So we gotta make some choices. I think the easy choices is should color in this bar the way it should be colored. Will be, I suppose it's brown. Yeah, that'll be good, methinks. Oh, I see you are first, Grace. Welcome, welcome. I'm unsure if this is the color I want to go with. You know? I feel like oftentimes this kind of bar is a little bit more like this color. Maybe a bit darker. I mean, like, yeah, but no. Like that. I'm trying to think of a good brown to use for this. Alrighty. I'm gonna use the mouse for this one because interesting thing about Krita that the mouse, I guess in general, not just Krita, but the mouse will just give it a fixed width instead of so with the brush, the pressure sensitivity, not brush, the drawing tablet, the pressure sensitivity will change the size of erasers like that and things, but sometimes if I want a consistent brush size, I'll just use the mouse because it does that for me. And because these are roughly identical, be able to go like that. Right, very good. Right. What I'll do is that. We'll get a very pale light blue. And grab this one. Go like this, I suppose. Yep, that looks about right. Now let's see if I can bing. And yeah, there's gonna be that little line there. We'll grab the box one more time. Be like this, maybe? Just gotta look around to see if I got it all proper. Looks like I missed a little bit at the bottom. The square tool is nice because I can use it for straight lines. This one works great too, but you know. We can also grab this and go another layer down. Can use this one, but I guess slightly darker, huh? This differentiates them a little. And also because this one's lower. Alright, that's cool. Then I suppose we're going to need to go with this. And then or make these clear as glass. There you go. Now it's glass. And to make sure, I mean, it'd be a little bit nice if I could make it more clear that they're mirrors, which I suppose would be done by going like this. Going into like 25. Going let me pull up the plans there. Alright. Which will have to go up. So this would still be going back towards the... there. Wait, hang on. Let me put this one, if I possibly could. Oh, I don't want that on the plans layer, no. I think this is one I was after. I'd like, if I could, to put this here. Ah, but that's below that. I see what I've done. That's annoying. I shouldn't have. Just gonna go like this, you know, as you do. And I'm going to make, I guess that it stops like, I don't know, there, right? And then the rest doesn't matter. And then, oh, also this. Can use a very dark blue for the lines. It doesn't really matter. Awesome. back with this. There we go, that's kind of fun. Kind of a fun way of doing a reflection. Yeah? Yeah. Okie dokie. Then I guess this does kind of mean I have to do a little bit of a everything over there, which kinda sucks. But it's fine. I'll do it because I want to. And we're gonna want to... What's this one? What's that? What's this one? What's this one? What's this one? What's this one? This one? Let's go like this. I think I want a wood floor. Hang on, let me just, like, get a picture, because I want to know what kind of floor an indoor gym might have. You know? It kind of looks like a lot of them do choose wood. But a lot of them also choose these kinds of weird things. Foam tiles. Maybe we're going with tiles, I think. Alright. It doesn't have to be exact. Technically, it would look better if it was, but I mean, like, I'm not gonna tell. Oh, that's right, I also need to fix this little bit here. Because it's supposed to have a little metal piece that sort of separates the door from everything else. So I will need to make sure I get that. Bum. Now I've just gotta choose a tile spacing that doesn't make it line up with those at all. Whoops. Want the line tool. Just gotta make sure it's some squares. Whoops. So, what kind of tiles do we want? Let's see. Maybe a dark color would go good. You know? It can sort of be like those foam ones we saw. Yeah, this layer will do fine. Well, actually, I'd like one beneath this layer. This, perhaps? Okay, this is looking alright. Then, let's also, while we're here, you're joking. No, it actually does not matter one bit. But apparently for some of these, I was using not quite black, it seems. Maybe just like a slightly transparent version. No idea. Anyway. Where did I put this? Wait a sec. I guess I didn't actually put it anywhere yet. Huh. I guess I can leave it this color. And then actually, hang on, let's do that so we can tell it apart, and then just go like this. So I want it to go like that. And then just a little bit beneath there. I will go to the wall about there. Do that, and then we go like that instead. How about I wouldn't? Like so. And that's what we're after. And the tiles are down there, so it'll be fine if I kill you. Then we'll go with a very light gray, or at least much lighter. Oh, that's right, the color here. Be much below. There we go. Maybe even lighter. Because this is also a shiny surface, so... Fair enough for me. As long as I go like that. Yeah, that's definitely a door to somewhere. Where, you might be wondering? Nowhere. If I go... Guess I can put it here. Door, window, color. We'd want... Look, almost like a yellowy bit, you know? And then... well, actually, first we... go with, like, very dark. We just need something very dark here. Show that the lights are off. Wow, it's dark in there. Maybe I even want something darker. Maybe just go with black. I know, just black feels wrong. Go like this. And then there we go. And one more should do the trick. Awesome. And just a couple extra. Fill in some gaps. Yeah, you can just go like that. No, I think we'll just have to leave it. It's fine anyway, it looks good. Okie dokie. Then over on tiles, we can do, and the plan's one back on. Then like all the rest of this is essentially just decoration because we've already gotten the parts that are needed. What layer am I selecting right now? Good. Tile mirror. I basically just draw lines to here. That's right, we need to bring this up. And then I made a bit of a mistake by immediately erasing the rest of it there, but we will manage. Because it's pretty shrimple. Just go with whoever makes the best squares. So, like that perhaps. Or you know what? No, that doesn't work. I should have known. Beep. Hello, Mossy. Hope you weren't waiting too long for me to see that. I was a little bit locked in, as they say. Let me also switch tabs to something useful. Like so. Because I've got to get these spaced out just right, you know? I feel like it'd go like this. Wasn't waiting long at all. Wonderful. Because, you know, I don't like missing things. I feel like it goes like that and then one more. Yeah. Epic. And then there's a little more over this way. So there's a wall over there. It's a little tricky to decide exactly how big the room should be, you know? But I would kind of like it to be not super big. In fact, maybe just one more line over here. Like so. And then that's the wall. Alright. So I'm currently smitten, absolutely obsessed with this girl thing, who apparently had a crush on me since they met me. She's calling me an angel, and long story short, a lesbian and a new partner. Wonderful! Now you've got me thinking about my girlfriend, who is, by the way, the best ever. Like, wonderful for you that you have a new girlfriend, but unfortunately mine is the best, so there's not really much competition. I am happy for you, of course. I'm just thinking about my girlfriend. The cutest ever. Most wonderful girl. I think, honestly, just going, like, between these two bars should be okay. I make it a little too cluttered over there. I don't know. We'll see. If I put it like this. You have the best shaman's girlfriend, and I have the best mossy girlfriend partner. Wonderful. You've resolved the conundrum. You know what? This last line there. No one's not gonna do for me. Very happy for you, by the way. I said that already, but it's very awesome. This one would go... Yeah, I think it's good if that one's the wall. Means then I would put this like that, or actually it'd be perhaps like that. Yeah, I like it. Or well enough, at least. Oops. Here, you know what? Maybe I even go as far as to say move that. Well, no. Not quite, but go like there. Here. Then you like that. Now a little down. There. I like that. Only thing is, why is it missing one? It's come to my attention that these lines are terrible, and I'm just gonna have to live with it, unfortunately. Oh, they're so uneven. It's awful. Sad. However, I should be able to remove this one for now. This is looking alright at the very least. Oh, I can also... What level am I? Alright. So I'm gonna want to go with this one. Just try to clean this patch up. Mm-hmm. Like so, and then I lower this opacity a little. I should probably make another one of these mats, huh? Well, maybe not. I don't know. But from here, we need to make this a little bit lighter. In order to, well, actually, hang on. First, though, that's the correct one. Good. Almost forgot the importance of drawing these lines in. So let's do that. So like about there. Yes. And the next one is like, I want to say there-ish. Yeah, that works for me. And the next one is decidedly in the third one. Maybe I can pretend the angles work out. That works for me. Or does it? There we go. That looks like mostly okay. I mean, except that it doesn't, you know? Feels like... Grr. Actually, I think this first one's correct, but I think nothing else is so far. I'd say that's pretty much in the middle of that. Okay. And that's probably close enough to the middle of that. Alright, and then... How about this? Cool. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Coolio, then we're gonna go this, this. Oh, wait. There we are. Maybe I even... at 64, and this shall be at 64. Very epic. Okie dokie. Let's retroactively just say we're not going to bother with ones that are too small. And then, let's see. Hang on. Oops. Why is this still behind it? It's not? Oh, it's the tile. Gotcha. Okay. So then, Mirror, I want you to go and get lost. Alright, because I very much want these highlights to take precedence over the reflection. Ooh, yeah. And I've lost the layer I was working. Where'd it go? Eh? Oh. Okie dokie, there we go. That's looking nice. Then, I suppose... Well, actually, if this green part is in fact in front, then so let's go like this. Like so. And then on tile mirror. Actually go on erase. There we go. That's way more. And then let's go back to this one. Gotta get a little bit in there. Whoops. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. And aside from the terrible spacing between these. I'm aware of it. And I'm going to suffer from it forever. So I'd say we're good. Then... like this. Da, da, da. There we go. Awesome. So, now, I mean, this is already looking very nice, methinks. I just would like to figure out what else to put in this room, because it would be kind of strange to have one mat next to the thing, and then, you know? One mat next to the mirror, and then nothing else in the entire room. That'd be so weird. So maybe what we do is a couple treadmills. Treadmills, question mark? Hard to say. I'm gonna Google treadmill. Alright. So they look kind of like this. I'm gonna want this here. And let's start with it in black. Alright. And then, ooh, I suppose, yeah, the walls in the mirror need to be the right color as well. We already picked out the color we want the walls to be in general. But we do want these particular ones. Alright, then that can do it. Maybe it'll help if I look at it with this first. Maybe this one actually just needs to be less opaque. Yeah, I think so. Alright, there we go. That'll do. Then, yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty nice. So what I'd like is, with this mirror wall color, where did I put that treadmill question? Yes. So we've got to sort of draw this thing. And it's a little weird looking, as you'd expect, I suppose. I'd go about that far, maybe. Well, hang on. So these are at a weird slant. Then maybe I just don't want to do that. Maybe I just have another mat, I guess. I don't know. Could easily do that. Or maybe, you know what, I just leave it as it is for now. Because, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Could be. Oh. Now, one thing I do think would be pretty cool wonder if I'm able to turn down, like, the opacity of a source. Let's see. It's always a good time for a couple of spots. You're so silly, but yeah. Doesn't look like it. Let me see. I don't know if... Because, like, on the one hand, it'd be nice to put other sporting equipment in here. Because it's such an empty room. But on the other hand, it's just details, you know? And I feel like we're never gonna really need that. And it's always going to become, like... It's always gonna look a bit cluttered because of the way these bars are and everything. I'm just not sure whether I want to add more or not, you know? NG image, go gem 1, save it here. And if I go here, ta-da! I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Right? That's so silly. I forgot that I still had a command to meow. I can always find a different audio file for that as well. Dunno. Either way. Jump. That does it on the stream avatars, yeah. I think this looks okay. You know? Wait, what? Yeah, so I can actually pull it up here. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up for you, Mossy. Because I just happen to have VS Code open, as you do. If I go File, Open File. Being a little laggy, I might have too many things open. Download, not downloads, it's in the document, projects, about stuff. This one. You didn't. Is attacking even a thing? Oh, it is! Goodness! I can't believe you've done this. But yeah, where is it? Me! Where is it? Up here. Yeah. So I basically just have the hide-up.playback imported, and then I just have it play meow.wave, and I have to find that as this here. So you see? And I can always just go get a different audio file, or more audio files. And that's how it is. Violence. Don't do it. Oh no! Yeah, Stream Avatars has a lot of cool things. I just have no idea how to use most of it. Boing. Yes, indeed. I don't even have to meow. You can have the computer do it. So, question now becomes whether we think this is good or whether we want to add other things. You know? I think it's good for now, at least. I'm gonna take my little 3-minute break. You guys can continue fighting if you want. And I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're back. And I see Grace has redeemed 50 squats. Because of course. So, Grace, you're gonna have to let me know what you think of the current layout here. I think it's looking kind of nice. My leg has been hurting since this morning. I think I slept on it weird. But it's not, luckily it's not any of the muscles involved in doing squats. It's just like my calf, sort of like the upper calf area. I'm aching like it's cramped or something. But anyway, what? Go like this, bing, and then whoops. And I remembered to switch pants. So it's all good. Inside. My toe also hurts. I don't quite know why that one is either. Yeah, 50 squats. 1, 2, 3. What's this? And no keyboard? I don't know what that means. You might have to explain that. I think we were at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, I'm gonna get there in a second, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 9, and 10. Whew. Your laptop keyboard is entirely broken, and you can't type until my replacement for work comes. That's looking so good, much more detail than I expected. I haven't low res, but it looks great. Thank you! Yeah. It's probably not going to get any more detailed than this. I think this is where we're going to leave it for now. Because, you know, it might be a strange, empty room. Wow. Thanks, Matthew. Can't wait to see what other furniture backdrops you might find reasons to make. Yeah, in the future. You know, when I think of something, I'll add it. Maybe I put a couch over there or something, you know? But for now, I kind of want to work on this one. Since we finished that one. Let's see. So this was the status. last we worked on it. And I mean, I'm not entirely certain I like the way the silicone is right now. Let me see if actually is there any way to watch see my pop in again later. Alright, no worries. Let's see about taking the head. And kind of going a little bit like that. If you found the pink hair you did, that was quite red but looked nice. You might have to clarify what you're talking about there, Grace. I don't quite understand. On your Instagram? Oh yeah. Like I said, it wasn't quite the color I wanted, you know? Here, what I can actually do is... You be creeping a little? Yeah, that's no worries. I guess it's not that bad, but still like to fit a little bit if possible. Why is the tail gotta be on the same layer? What was I thinking? Okie dokie. And I can just move the whole layer. Actually, hang on. Maybe I can move both layers? And then... Oh wait, maybe all 3 layers? So I would just prefer it to go like this, you know? Okie dokie. Go like so. Oh, also, oops, this. Okay, this a little bit. Looking quite nice. I like this improvement. That's why it's an improvement, you see. I have no idea what layer those are on. Yep, it's on this one. That's not even part of the silver one, okay. And then this Riolu is gonna have to be like completely redone, I think. This part actually would. Well, no, the Riolu is not that bad, I suppose. I think it's meant to be. Kind of over here. Maybe even like this. You told the girl thing. This needs context, so the name is Cosmos and yours is Moss. So they said their ship name would be Cosmos. And thought how cute it was. And it's like, you're made for each other. And they started crying. And you went further and said, since you're both chosen their names, like, you made ourselves for each other. That is adorable of you, by the way, Mossy. I completely understand their perspective here, yeah. That is very cute of you. Goodness. I actually have kinda... Wait. I mean, it feels like that's how... Oh, wait, hang on, whoops. Yeah, we'll just erase this bit. And we will fix up this Riolu, huh? Apparently that's just all one layer. Goodness. What was I thinking? Alright, well, that'll just be the template, sort of. Let's see. I guess it is a little hard to decide exactly what goes where. I'm gonna add some blocking layers so I can kind of like actually see what I'm doing. So yeah, I've had a great week. What about you? It's been pretty good so far. You know? Been having a nice time. Let's see about... Here's the soul. Where's the chair? Chair 2 is here. Alright. Where is Bulbasaur? Sorry. Needs to go behind chair 2. So I can then add a blocking layer. You feel bad for making them cry even though I know it's from joy. I understand that entirely. Goodness, I get so anxious when things like that happen. Even if I know it's not a negative. Jump. Boing. Silly. Alrighty. Silly. Where is... I guess inside this chair layer, I'm gonna want to add another block so I can try to simplify things. It's already much better. It's hard to believe that I started this drawing so long ago. I'm glad I still have the files, because it has been so long. What's all this? No idea. Any who? What's this line for? What? What's that even from? Where does it go to? Is this thing? Oh, I understand now. Yeah, it wraps around. I see. That's cool. I made a cool chair. This is awesome. Is the... What I need is... where's that, sign? This thing. I really did not pay attention to the order of these layers at all, huh? Attack me? How dare you! Ah! Ridiculous. Oh, yes. And then... We've got so many layers in this thing, goodness. Actually, I'd rather use this block, I think. Yeah. And I want this whole big counter. Behind that. And then... All right. Where is this table gone? True table, huh? Well... Should be there. Climb above them. Ah. Cool. There's just so many layers, it's a little bit distressing. Like, they're all for a reason is the worst part, you know? Like, none of these layers are pointless, so... maybe don't exactly... Where's the delivery boxes there? FD front display, that makes sense. Whoops. Keep actually saying things that makes them cry more. Whoops. It would be so easy to not do that, I think. But it sounds like they're not having a bad time. So, okay, here we go. Do what you think is right, you know? This block in front of the chair. Where's Jirachi? There we go. Oops. Well, they keep saying they love me and other such sapphic musings. Aww. That's cute. I'm still very proud of this Jirachi. It's a good one. Jirachi is still my favorite Pokemon. So that hasn't changed. Just a cute little guy. And then we get this one, these little bits. Ah yes, layers. Perhaps I should use them more. Like, it's just adding some blocking layers, it's already so much more legible, you know? I really hate this one. I might have to get rid of it eventually, but it mattereth not. Also, I really like the idea for a Meowth here, you know? I will have to redraw it because this one's still like a sketch, basically. But I just love the idea of a sleeping Meowth going here that has a bunch of tips under it. You know, like a little tip jar. It's adorable, I think. What an awesome idea I had. Okay, delivery box 1. Peptide display. Delivery box 1. Cool. And we'll put... Actually, this can use the same block since they aren't overlapping. Is that a new meow? It is! Meow! Trying to compare or something? Silly. Actually, need one. You hear no difference? Sure. Okay, you got me. No, it's not. Clearly. If so, then I just need to find a better example of a cat. Oh, we're out of time on the... Go back. Put that to start. Not certain at all if this is correctly in perspective. Goodness. Well, actually it might be. Gosh. That sucks. That's terrible. I hate that. Wow. Also, does this have any layers on it? It does. Cool. Why is this middle bit still in there, for one? And this whole cupcake display is gonna have to be redone. So I might as well flatten it. You have 4 girlfriends. Yeah, I don't remember selling my soul for such joy. Well, some things you don't need to for. Sometimes the riz gets you there. I'm just being silly, but you know how it is. Actually, I was completely wrong. I should instead leave this as it is. Because then I can hide the cupcakes. Gosh, I hate this. Like, I'm pretty sure it's correctly in perspective is the worst part, you know? You know what? That was right. Nothing to do up there. Like so. Like, I mean, it's so tough because I don't think that this top circle especially just looks awful. At the same time, I'm so confident that, like, the lines match up properly, you know? I remember spending a lot of time on it. I guess... awful. Oh, where's the wall? I know there's a big door. What's this? Oh, don't think I need this. And God of War also need. Well, actually, God of War doesn't need redesigned. What do you know? I will want to put steel below God of War though, and add in a block layer. Well, actually, no, because the steel is in front of the God of War. So it actually goes like this. Methinks. Gosh, this image is just fun. I'm very happy that it's looking this well. You know? Like, wow. And I guess I will add block, and I guess I'll put this one below that as well. This needs like complete reworking, my goodness. Well, it doesn't really need completely reworking, it's just that the lines are inconsistent, and also it looks bad, so maybe it does need complete reworking. Goodness. Maybe I add a tail. Maybe I make it a bit more on model for my current reference, because at the time I didn't have a reference at all for this one, you know? At least not that I remember. Wait, hang on, whoops. This sign actually should go above God of War. It will mess with things a little bit, but whoops. I'll just mess with them right back, so it'll be fine. Sign goes above God of War. That way this won't affect it. You can use this one. Good morning, art stream. Yes, indeed. This is a piece I started a long time ago. And I just haven't worked on it since. It's been a work in progress for ages. As you can tell, it's a bit of a Pokemon one. That's supposed to be me, but I was not that good at drawing myself back then. Since then, I've made a reference, so I can draw it actually, like, on model. But, yeah. Signs up there now. Do... I suppose I can... No? Okay. It's a little tricky because this sign goes both in front of and behind, so... Right now I'm just going through and adding some layers to make it actually so that we can read the image a bit better. Because before, all the lines were overlapping and such for some reason. Like I said, it didn't want. Electrical, thank you. And I see it's your first time here. It's, like I said, it's been a work in progress for a while. It's been, like, months since I worked on it, really. Probably my favorite part is Jirachi here. This was actually the very first part of the image. It just so happens that, like, that's the reason it's a bit blurry too, right? Because I had to resize it. When I first started this image, this Jirachi was down in this corner, and it was also flipped the other way. But I liked it enough that I sort of changed some things. I'm like, this is gonna be a desktop image. I haven't gotten that far yet, but you know, this Riolu needs to be redrawn, and this Mim needs to be redrawn. This Meowth, it has never been finished. It's been a little sketch this whole time. These cupcakes need to be redrawn as well as the stand. And obviously there's these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters that need redrawn as well. I can put this below. No, it doesn't matter actually. So yeah, that's how it is. So but yeah, it's an example of 2 points perspective. You can tell because of the way it is. So it's been a bit of a struggle getting everything the way I want it. Especially with how many things there are, you know? Like, this is probably the most complex thing I've made that I can think of right now. And yeah, a lot of time has gone into it. It's just I can't exactly... Where's the prep table layers? Not picture how difficult that is. The perspective is easy, right? It's all the characters that are hard, you know? That's why there's 5 of them that aren't done yet, because goodness, golly gee. Where are... Prepare your frame... Yes. This is the one I want. And then I think I want this one above it. And then I want a blocking layer here. Okay. Then I ought to be able to... Currently... What layer is that on? Weird. Why is that part of the frame? Who made... Feels of everything would make my head hurt trying something like that. Yeah, the secret is that since everything's on its own layer, I can very much just hide everything and draw one thing at a time, you know? It's really... that's really all there is to it. Right now... Oh, that is really smart. Yeah. That's like the beauty of digital art, you know? Where's the Gastrodon layer? Here it is. I want a block just below this. So I can hide the wall. Redoing this now, I'd probably use a consistent size for all the wall lines. I can actually do that and at any time I feel like it, but I just won't yet. One thing I want to do is... So, I really don't know if this is how I want that pose to go, you know? That is about the right height for them to be. But here's the issue. The back is curved forward. I want the back curved the other direction. Let's see. So... I will switch to black. Our circle. And then can be pretty much the same. Except I want these lines to go maybe more like this. Because think when you lean forward just a little, you don't tend like, you're not hunched over usually, you know? So if you're leaning forward just a bit, maybe to listen better, your back would still be arched naturally like this. Because when you're standing, it goes whoop. You know? So that's how that should be going. Then pretty much everything else can be exactly the same as it was. Just with that little change. And suddenly everything's so much better. And I'm so much happier with it. The, what's it called? I don't remember, but the waist part can be a bit different. I might as well draw these center lines just to help figure it out. And then sometimes I make it a full cone, sometimes I just leave it as the triangle, you know. I'm still not great at character design, so it's a little tricky. Saving there. Like so. And then draw these legs. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's never gonna be perfect, because if it were, then I'd like it, and I don't. So I'm being kinda silly, but also kinda real. I think they fell asleep on you? That's adorable. I didn't know you were seeing each other in real life. But you're talking over the Discord or something. That's very fun. It's 1:22 AM. Oh boy, that is EP hours, absolutely. Starting to get to EP hours for me as well, actually, now that I think of it. You probably think about... I'll just leave those as little squares for now. The bottom half is a little bit thicker than the top half at the moment. I wonder if I can help balance that out with the arms. Because the arms technically go from the shoulder, speaking of the actual shoulder, please. Shoulder down to like there. So it's a little tricky to get that to actually like show up in perspective, because things get smaller as they go that way and that way. So basically just as you go back. But so what's foreshortening is the word. Is a little tricky. I'm not so good at it. But you know how it is. So maybe go like that. Now it's 1:23 AM. Wow. Time sure progresses, huh? So kind of when you're doing that sort of pose, you'd want to have your arms kind of close, then go like that to the back, and then your hand would have the pad like that, maybe? So maybe... if we rotate that down, that would be the right length of arm. Just that. Maybe I need to fix up the waist a little. That's technically a little more accurate. Well, regardless. I also need to actually, like, come up with the character designs for these three. I thought I wanted to do a prosthetic for this one. That's why the leg looks different over here. I don't know if I still do. Probably, because it's a cool idea. So I'm going to. But I don't actually know what I want them to look like. I have to... So the waitress here, I do have a design, or an idea for, at least. Because a little while ago, I bought some art from my friend to help them out a little bit. And so that character they made is mine. So I'm going to draw that one for this waitress here. But I have no idea what I want for these other three, you know? I did have fun, like, coming up with the frames. So this one's like the tall and lanky. This one's sort of like the big and, not, what's the word? Burly, I suppose. Let me Google that. Because I know, like, instinctively you know what burly means, right? But you never really think about what it actually means. Heavy, strong, and muscular? Yeah. So they'd be the burly one. And then this one's like the short, energetic one. You know? And you can see how... Well, that's a really fun line there. Look at this. I didn't even notice this before. So I've drawn like a little line there. Oh, and then there's another one like this, kind of. That's fun. I like that a lot. It's almost like I'm an artist or something. Wow, is that way? Now then. Wow. It looks like I had started to draw this guy, because you can see how he has an actual shoe there. I don't know exactly what I want him to look like. Either way. Yeah, this one. Where's the rando's layer? Here it is. We'll bring that up and then hide this one. Or not. They seem to be too interconnected to really do that with. So I guess really. Yeah, I mean, gosh. I have to go and design 4 characters, because I still gotta do this one back here. Originally, the idea was to do Jesse, James, and Meowth here for like Team Rocket. And that was gonna be fun. But I don't know if I quite want to do that now, especially since I've changed this one to be the character I bought. Maybe I do still make this one Giovanni, though. You know? Or at least kind of like Giovanni. Actually, this whole Sylveon, really quickly, I'd like to move it a little bit like so. So it's looking, so that those eyes are a little bit better positioned to see where I'm going to put that DS. Because the idea that I'm going with here is that the Riolu is playing on the Nintendo DS. I just need to actually draw a decent Riolu for that to work. Let's see. First question is how much time I have. Oh, also that Mim needs a blocker for, aside from the testosterone blocker, it needs a blocker layer for, let's see. Where is the area? Frame, counter. Where is it? Decor 2 apparently. Put this below Mim. You are sleepy too, gonna have a good stream? You have a good night. Attack me? No! You're silly. So I kind of feel like the first step to fixing this mess that's tricky. So the thing is, right? Also, main wall frame is here. Oh, big door is here. That's when I wanted blocks, so it'll be fine anyway. No, it won't. I lied. Where is main counter? Front counter curve? Yeah. I want... I guess a blocker behind these. Oh, where's big door? Works for me. There we go. So we haven't really made a ton of progress here, but we've at the very least made it a little bit easier to look at, you know? Gosh, this looks nice. I'm proud of this. Wow. Like, obviously it's not perfect or anything, but it's still a lot of detail for me. You know, I don't normally have this much. I mean, I guess I do, but not all at once. I'm hesitant to completely restart on the MIM, but it might be the right thing to do. How many layers? Whoa! Why is there so many layers? Gosh. Okay, well, it's mostly just the head that I don't like at the moment, really. So I could kill you, and the face. There. That's actually not bad. And I see the shoulders raised as it should be. This arm is wrong. A little bit. Not a ton, just a little bit. So I will be... Whoops. Correcting. A little bit more like that. Cool. I'm debating how much longer I stream because I got math tomorrow. And it's almost midnight. Just hitting the 2-hour mark. Well... maybe I first just like attempt really quickly to import a layer. And by import a layer, I mean import my reference. It's around here somewhere. Let's see. Booply 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 boo. Oh, I guess it would be somewhere else then. Let's see. Just looking through my pictures folder. Gosh. Where did it go? Here, I'll just search for it. Like so. There we are. Immediately. Well, insert this new layer. There we go. It's quite big because it's actually bigger than this whole image. Wow. Didn't expect that. But yeah, this is like the current, you know, current way I want things to go. Hey, wifey. Now I can go layer, transform, horizontally. And then I feel like I'm probably gonna end stream pretty soon. Here we go. That'll be the right size. Yeah. Okay, awesome. I just want to see if I can, do that really quick. I love being able to cheat off my own art. Oops. Epic art pro tips. Yep. I mean, honestly, it's just so helpful. I'm not good enough to draw it on my own every time. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I spent a lot of time making this reference. I hope I'm allowed to use it, you know? It would be tragic if I couldn't. I think the eye should be a little bit upwards. And yeah, I've done that badly. And if I were to hide this, I get the feeling that maybe this eye needs to move a little bit this way. Now if we hide this again, you see how the eyes are now looking up there, making eye contact. Wow. And then, the hair is a little tricky, because technically, like, this is the backwards version of it, right? All the things I prefer them going the opposite direction. So, we will figure that out later. Some parts of it can obviously be the same. Such as where all these go. But, yeah, a little bit tricky. Like so. And then let me see if I can get away with doing a cheeky little like just reverse it again. And then no, that won't work. Darn. I guess I'll just have to wing it a little. You know, it's not that hard to... The hair is the part I have most practice with, actually. So, even before I had this model, I'd been practicing with this hair. We actually use a new layer for this. Just in case. And then we can do hang on. torch. Something like that. Close enough. Not that important. However, right now... I'm a little bit forgetting. Oh, I guess... And it would go like this. And then... or like that, perhaps? No, it curls inwards, actually. I'm so happy for weren't for you, I'd be back to bed, so thank you. You're welcome. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. But you know, at least long enough to finish this bit. Would be this one. That's not bad. Hey, it's getting reversed. Yeah. I'm well aware. Where's the bow on? Here? Maybe not quite as much. I think I want the hair to go a little bit more like... Oh? Oh. If I show this... I guess at this point it is really up to me. So, this part here does get erased. Yeah, alright. Whoops. This is another situation where it got resized, so that's why it's blurry here. Because it's a different size than it was originally. I don't actually know what this is about. Wait, I do. That would be the waistband piece. And then I'm actually a little bit unsure about that line. We should go a bit more. Not quite. A little bit like that. Yes? Yes. Awesome. Much better. Lovely. At least lovelier. Hang on. So in this pose, head would... neck would be near. I don't actually know where that little line is. It's there? Okay. Really. And then, whoops. And then this bit needs to be redone. Because then I'd like to have a little bit of the neck. So that we can, you know, do the thing. Now that's how I'd like it to be. Maybe I ask some people if they want their characters to be one of these four. You know? I do think I'm gonna... It's just that I've already gotten like the body type picked out. So... I don't know if just slotting any old character in will work. Oh well. I'll do some thinking on it, but I am gonna go to bed for tonight. Take a screenshot of what we've got so I can make it a progress pic. And then I'll go right out. Yeah. Then we'll see if anyone's on the we're following. Good night, thank you, thank you. Mon Hunt Monday, they're playing Monster Hunter, it seems. Oh, and it looks like they are done. I'm gonna refresh to make sure whoever's doing it is actually online. Maybe they just haven't finished turning it off yet. You know? Let's see. They're playing Kenshi. Says they will start soon. They've only just started. Wonderful. Perfect time to go into them then. Hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. Made some nice progress on the art. And goodbye.